An attempt to end the government shutdown hit another dead end in the Senate. 2 bills failed today.
But apparently talks have started again. CBS 2's Dick Brennan here in studio with more on that. Dick.
Yeah, Christina Maurice, within the last hour, we've learned Majority Leader Mitch McConnell and Minority Leader Chuck Schumer are meeting. The question, will the two leaders find common ground? In the Senate, votes on 2 dueling bills to reopen the government, one Republican, one Democratic.
The motion is not agreed to.
But they both failed, and the shutdown rolls on.
I don't quite understand why, as hundreds of thousands of men and women are about to miss a second paycheck tomorrow.
President Trump tweeted back at the speaker, Nancy just said she just doesn't understand why. Very simply, without a wall, it all doesn't work.
And I really hope that the Democrats will recognize soon the damage that Speaker Pelosi is doing to their party.
Meantime, there's growing concern for government workers. After a 16-day government shutdown in 2013, 64% of federal workers said they had less than 2 weeks' worth of savings set aside. On the day before payday, about 20% of them had less than a day's worth of spending money in the bank. And that has affected workers worried this time around.
Making sure now that we have enough groceries in the house, that paycheck to paycheck is everything for a small family like ours.
It's very terrifying when you look at your bank account, you have no money coming in, you don't know when you're going to get your next paycheck, and you're like, what do I do?
Many furloughed workers are now relying on food banks to feed their families, to the apparent surprise of the Commerce Secretary.
I know they are, and I don't really quite understand why. The 30 days of pay that some people will be out, there's no real reason why they shouldn't be able to get a loan against it.
Secretary Ross's comments are the 21st century equivalent of let them eat cake. Secretary Ross, they just can't call their stockbroker and ask them to sell some of their shares.
Now, what's happening right now? Well, Senator Lindsey Graham says Democrats should consider a plan to reopen the government for 3 weeks and that it should include what he calls a large down payment on the wall. Question is, would this be the so-called off-ramp for both sides to be able to save face and declare that they both got what they wanted? Of course, that's a lot easier said than done, Christina Maurice.
That's a big question, Dick. Thanks so much.